First, you'll want to check if the controller and the processor are aligned correctly. Even a slight misalignment can cause the processor to not function. If the processor and controller are properly aligned, you will want to check the contacts between the controller and the processing unit. You will want to make sure that all three bayonets are in place. The next thing to do is to check to see if the batteries are still functioning. Whether you are using rechargeable or disposable batteries, replace them. If you are using disposable batteries and have already changed them, but the processor is still not working, you'll want to try a spare battery holder. Take the spare battery holder and insert the new batteries. Try to turn on your processor. If the processor will still not turn on, there may be a problem with your controller. In this case, you'll want to try a spare controller if you have one. Detach the current controller by gently twisting the processor and controller in opposite directions and pull apart. Attach your spare controller to your processor. Try to turn on your processor. If your processor turns on, that means your first controller is faulty and needs to be replaced. You should contact Cochlear to replace the faulty controller. If the processor will still not turn on after using two different controllers, try either controller on your backup processor to see if the first processor is faulty. If the backup processor turns on, then your first processor is faulty. If the processor still does not turn on, and you have replaced the batteries, changed the controller, and changed the processor, you'll need to contact your audiologist.